it's Chantel, the magical tour guide. I'm back at Disneyland for another rainy day. I'm just here for a few hours, and I want to make sure that you guys know what it looks like to be here at Disneyland in the rain. I've done a video. Make sure you've watched that video. I'm going to show you some more tips and tricks and things that'll help you on a rainy day, because let's face it, maybe you can't change your plans and you have already created a travel plans and bought your tickets and your hotel and everything, and you can't change it. Like, you're coming in the rain. So let's make the best of it. We are headed down Buena Vista Street because the first thing I'm going to do is I'm hungry. It's a cold, rainy day. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I just flew in from Phoenix. I'm here for a couple days and I'm going to go get something to eat. And a cold, rainy day requires something hot and just perfect for a rainy day. I'm going to show you guys. But as I go along today, I'm just going to give you some more tips and information about coming in the rain. Because like I said, maybe you don't want to come in the rain, but your trip is already planned. You don't have a choice. Like, you already bought your stuff, so let's make the most of it. Now, the nice thing about rainy days is usually the locals will stay away, so the parks are less crowded. But to have an enjoyable day at Disney, you got to come prepared when it's raining. So in my last video, you saw me, I was wearing a poncho, or not poncho, I had, well, I did have a poncho on, but I also had an umbrella, had on rain shoes. Today, I'm doing a rain jacket because I don't want to bring an umbrella. You can bring an umbrella into the parks. I had that question. People wondered, can you bring an umbrella? You totally can bring an umbrella. I would suggest a compact one, because when you go to get on a ride, what are you going to do with that umbrella if you've got a big old giant umbrella? If you do come and you bring rain ponchos, make sure they're thick rain ponchos and good ones, not ones that you get from the dollar store. Those you can use when you ride like Tiana's Bayou or Grizzly River Run, but those are not for a rainy day when you come to the parks. Make sure you have a really nice poncho, or in my case, I brought a nice rain jacket. They do have covers like for your shoes. I suggest bringing like socks, an extra pair of socks, so if your feet get wet, you can change your socks or change your clothes. They have lockers. You can change your clothes in lockers. That's another option. The rain really puts a damper on a lot of things, including chairs and tables. I came over here to the San Francisco area. You can see all these tables where people can normally eat, but look, a lot of them are wet. The chairs are wet, the tables are wet. So I'm going to show you guys a secret so you know where you can go if it's raining, or this is actually good for any time. I mean, if it's not raining, it's just a great spot to get out of the even heat or away from the crowd. So if you're here in San Francisco, like I'm going to pick up my food here at Aunt Cass Cafe. Cold, rainy day calls for soup in a bread bowl. Let's go pick up our order, because you know we mobile ordered. Oh, it smells so good in here. I wish I could like turn on the smell-o-meter. Okay, we're gonna pick up our soup and bread bowl. In the bread bowl right now as I come up to the counter. Nice. Let me grab a stop for you. Okay, thank you. I have my food. Just left Aunt Cass Cafe. Did the mobile order, of course. And as you can see, there's all these buildings. There's Lucky Fortune over there, cookery you can eat at. There's tables out here, but we're gonna go over here. Find the sign that says bakery tour, but this is actually the exit of the bakery tour. We're gonna go in here in the exits. We'll go in the exits, and we're gonna come in here out of the rain. We're gonna look for a table. And I found a table. I got this at Aunt Cass in San Francisco area. This is the soup and a bread bowl. They have broccoli and cheddar right now. And they also have, they always have a bread pudding. Right now the seasonal one is a carrot cake. I'll let you know how that is. And make sure you always ask for the butter to go with your sourdough bread. And I'm going to show you a secret where I'm eating, because this is keeping me out of the rain and dry. All right, so here's my lunch with a view. I'm in this building, which is actually where you can come and see them making the boudin bread, the bread bowls. And back in here, there are seats, and we are inside, so we are eating. No rain. People out there are in the rain. So make sure you come into this spot. Stay dry, stay out of the rain. All right, let's dig in. Let's have some soup. Yum. That's where I came in, was down there. And as you can see, there's few tables in here. There's not a lot of tables, but there's tables to come in and stay out of the rain. I'm almost done, but I'd rather be inside here than out there in the rain. And then there's tables further down there. This is also where you can come in and you can get a little sample, a little bread sample of the boudin bread, and you can come see them actually making the bread inside of here. You have the whole little tour you can read about and see. So anyway, this is where I'm at eating in outside of the rain under cover. They always have a seasonal bread pudding. So anytime you come to San Francisco in Disney California Adventure, try their bread pudding because they always have some seasonal flavor. And right now it just happens to be carrot cake. So I love carrot cake, so I'm really excited about this. Okay, that tastes like a yummy carrot cake. It's got cream on the top, it's got nuts, it's got carrots. That is delicious. Very common question that I get. Is Radiator Springs Racers open in the rain? Well, let me just answer that question for you right now. As soon as, let's see. It is. Do you want to get wet? Do you want to get wet? Then go on Racers in the rain. It is open in the rain. The app says it's a 10-minute wait. Look at all these people that probably are seeing the exact same thing I saw. 10-minute wait. Seriously, let's go see if it's real. It's saying it's a 15-minute wait. All right, I'll take a look at the line when I get down here, but I decided just to get in the single rider line because I'm a single rider, so I don't need to wait in the regular line. So I'm gonna do single rider, but I want to show you what it looks like to do Racers in the rain. Also, I have a single rider line video that you can watch. You can see which attractions in the parks offer single riders. Okay, so that was not even like a 3-minute wait. I'm already getting on the ride. Nice, I love single rider options. Yellow's tail.
Make sure it's over your shoulder, okay?
Oh yeah, right here. Thank you. Okay, it is raining and I'm going on cars. Am I crazy? Like, it's gonna be cold and wet.
In Radiator Springs.
What do we need to be fast?
You need to look fast when you head down. Ramon will beat you up, right? Looking good. It'll do you now. All right. I'm ready to fight. Good luck, man. Fight till your life.
And now we go in the rain. Here we go. I forgot to mention that yes, indeed, it was only a 15-minute wait in the regular standby line. Yes, Radiator Springs Racers is open when it's raining. And do you get wet on the ride? You sure do. It's an outdoor attraction. Part of it is outdoors. So did I get wet? You bet I got wet. But was it still so much fun? Of course. So there you go. Racers is open in the rain. If it's lightning, it will not be open. If there's lightning outside, they do close the attraction. And here is an example of an attraction that is closed when it's raining. I will put a list in the description of the rides that are closed when it's raining. But you'd be amazed like which outdoor rides are open in the rain. So make sure you check the app. But Luigi's is closed when it's raining. Just want to give you a crowd check here in Avengers Campus. A lot of people. So people ask me all the time, is it crowded? Well, here's your answer. This is a rainy day at Disney. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I talked about my rain jacket. You want to have a good rain jacket or a really thick poncho. If you have a poncho, I would suggest an umbrella as well.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Now, if you're going to come in the rain, I always wear my Albion Fit pants. Let me show you them. So right now, currently I'm wearing like the polka dot ones. Okay, the polka dot ones, they have them in all different colors, and they have like this quick dry material to them, and they're perfect in the rain. So you definitely want to get something that's not going to dry. Like, don't wear jeans, and like I said, bring an extra pair of socks. I'll put a link in the description to my favorite park pants for the rain. So right over here behind me, there's a show going on. It is part of the Food and Wine Festival, but it is entertainment. And I wanted to talk real quick about entertainment because I get asked a lot, well, what happens if there's a parade or fireworks, all those sorts of things? Do they get canceled? And it just depends on how bad the weather is. Like, for instance, right now I was gonna go over and see the Jammin' Chef show, which is an outdoor drummer show, and that show has been canceled because it is outdoors and it's raining right now. So they do cancel entertainment when it's raining. Parades, they will cancel parades. Sometimes they'll do like a cavalcade, or they will do like a modified where they come down Main Street in like one of the Main Street vehicles or something. But entertainment will and can be canceled when it's raining. So keep that in mind. Fireworks, it just depends. It depends on how windy it is too. So there's other things that affect the fireworks. If you find yourself in Disney California Adventure on a rainy day right here, there are a lot of things that you can do right along Hollywood Boulevard that will take you away from the rain and inside buildings. Right here is the animation building. Inside there you can see Turtle Talk with Crush. You can draw characters in the animation academy. You can go and see Anna and Elsa. You can also go into the Sorcerer's Workshop. There are lots of things to do inside there. You cannot take a stroller. You see all those strollers that are parked outside? Can't take a stroller inside that building, so keep that in mind. You want to have a stroller cover. Down over here, we've got Mickey's PhilharMagic, which is a show inside, indoors. And then down there, you have Disney Junior, which is also another great show with the kids. So lots of options right here along Hollywood Boulevard when it's raining. Also inside the animation building, sometimes you will find characters. I don't know if we'll find any today, but we're gonna go check out the things you can do inside here. Okay, and I was hoping this would happen. You can come inside the animation building, and oftentimes there will be characters here to meet and greet. Look, it's Clarabelle. Oh my goodness, we're gonna go meet Clarabelle, and there's like nobody in line. While we wait, we get to watch animation. There was like not even a 5-minute wait to see her. This is cool. So come in the animation building and see if there are any characters that are greeting guests. Look at you. Can you do a little dance for me? Oh, yes. Oh, super cute. Yes. That was awesome. And there was a PhotoPass photographer here, and she took pictures for me. Awesome. Okay, and then again, there are lots of things to do inside of here. You can go over and meet Anna and Elsa in the Royal Hall, which is right there. There's the line. It's probably a 20-30 minute wait. Over here is the Animation Academy, where you can draw characters. And back over here is Turtle Talk with Crush, where you can watch a show. It's really funny. And the turtle actually asks questions, and it's a fun time. So the board right here will tell you still kind of like what's open. You can see that the Red River Creek Challenge is closed, but they will also, it'll show you if it's temporarily closed. If it's just temporarily closed, and that's all it shows on the board. So this is a great spot to come. You can also use the Disneyland app. So there's the Disneyland app, but this is right here as you're in just the circle here as you walk in at Buena Vista Street. This is one of the locations for information, and it is one of the boards that you can use, or you can use the Disneyland app. Obviously, the Disneyland app is going to be up to date and your best bet. You're not going to be by this informational board at all times, but I just wanted to show you that there is an information board. And in the app, it'll say if rides are temporarily closed or if they are closed like for refurbishment. Temporarily closed just means they're closed right now because it's raining. And there weren't very many closed on that board. Just another crowd check. Here we are in front of Cars Land, and usually this area is so crowded. Look, you guys, it's not very crowded. Here's some more rainy day vibes for you. it, yes. Look, the Incredicoaster is open
3, 2, 1,
in the rain. They are gonna get pelted with the rain. But it is open and it is raining. Would you do the Incredicoaster in the rain? Let me know in the comments. This is not one that sounds like fun in the rain. That coaster goes fast.
Who likes the part where you force the reins? Look at these.
Toy Story is showing a 20-minute wait.
Well, nobody?
20-minute wait for Toy Story? Yeah, this is why I love rainy days. Let's see how long it really takes. Okay, let's do this. Toy Story. Love this ride. And a 10-minute wait is even better. So you're gonna shoot at the targets. Shoot, 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 shoot.
Listen up, everybody. Shoot as much as you want. You can't run out.
Hey! Some targets are worth more than others.
What freaking target? Man's the name and the exhaust is my name.
Animals! If you want to shoot fire,
Shoot at the targets on the bottom. They're usually worth more or up high. I can't shoot with one hand and film, but you get the idea. Way up there. Okay, and on this one, again, you want to shoot for the high targets up there, the balloons. They're worth more money, way up there. Usually up high or down below, like there's 500. So again, the targets, I'm going to show you through the 3D glasses, but the targets up there on the top are worth more. Shoot the plates up at the top. So when I'm trying to film and show you guys how to play better, I do terrible. But you want to look for the higher points, which are usually in the top or the bottoms of the screen. And then when you play with someone, which I don't have someone with me right now, but when you play together with someone, you can also score more points. So play with the person next to you too. I love all the drawings and all the fun things inside this ride. So this is one of those paint by number things. You can see the numbers. Cute. Just cute details on this ride. Currently, the Little Mermaid has a 5-minute wait. 5 minutes. That's right. 5 minutes. All right, here we are. Here's the fountain right here in DCA, and I just wanted to show you where that board is. The information board at Guest Services is right across. So there's the board over there where you can look at the ride. But like I mentioned earlier, you can also just look in the app. But here's also another crowd check. It's about 6 o'clock at night. And see, here's entertainment that's not going on because it's raining. Well, friends, that's it for me. Another rainy day at Disney. Hopefully some of the things that I shared with you are helpful. I also have another video that you can watch with more rainy day tips. I'm gonna head back to my room, get nice and cozy because tomorrow's a big day. I'm gonna be rope dropping, so I wanna make sure I'm rested and warm and dry. Just a quick FYI, I'm back in my room and my jacket is wet because I walked back to my room in the rain, but everything underneath is not wet. So make sure you have a good jacket. And my fanny pack's not wet, my shirt is not wet, my pants are not wet because they are that quick dry Albion Fit pants. I'll put the link in the description. My shoes are wet because I didn't put on my shoe covers in the rain because I was too lazy. But it really pays to make sure you have a good jacket and good pants that will dry quickly. Don't wear jeans. And then if you want shoe covers, to wear shoe covers or rain boots. So those are my tips for the rain.